Welcome back to another episode of Trench Customs. Let me just start by saying I do not know where I put my microphone, so sound quality might not be great. I'm working on trying to find that. So let's get back to the video. I'm filming from beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania, a land of history, mystery, and artistry. This is my folding smle that I like to call the Trench Carbine. I got a lot of hate from this video. Well, not this video, but making this gun. Especially from purists. I've never seen so many grown men cry about something that they don't own. It was probably worse than most men that I've ever seen crying at their wife's funeral. So, let's get down to basics on this thing. When I bought this thing, it was butchered. It had a very short, sporterized stock that looked like garbage. It was splintering and falling apart. The buttstock on it had a homemade cheek weld piece on it, and it was some kind of steampunk looking piece of shit, which I will end up using in another video of a gun that I'm building because I have a platform that it's going to look really cool on. But back to this. So the way that this started was, when I got it, it had a 21-inch barrel, and normally I think these are 25.4 inches. So I cut it down to 18 inches. It was missing the front and rear sight. It was missing all the metal pieces on it, including the sight guards and the sights and all that stuff. The charger bridge was missing. The bolt was not working properly. So what I did was I bought a drill purpose rifle for cheap, and then I started using parts off that to rebuild this. So I cut the barrel down to 18 inches, and then I got the drill purpose rifle stock, put the stock on, cut the stock down to fit, inlet it so it fits the nose cone and all that. I had to modify the nose piece so that the barrel would fit back inside of it. And then I rebuilt the bolt, and you can see here the bolt has been cut so it fits. Nothing in the chamber, magazine's empty. The bolt has been cut to fit over the underfolder when the underfolder is closed so that it still locks down and holds everything. And it is 26 inches long when it is closed. When it is open, it holds in with a simple pin. I was going to try to use the AK mechanism for it, but the pin actually works nice. I just need to put a wire on so that way it doesn't get lost, or hook it to the stock or the grip or something. The way that I built this underfolder, and for all the people that cried about it, saying that this gun was butchered, like, it's funny because a lot of these people are Enfield purists, and if you know anything about an Enfield, you know that the stock comes off with a bolt. So for the people crying, the stock comes off with a bolt. Man up. It comes off with one bolt. I can put the factory stock back on in like two minutes. But I really wanted an underfolder. I basically wanted to do like a paratrooper rifle. I've seen some ones with folding stocks, and I hate the side folders on these. They don't look right. I just think they don't look very smooth with the gun. So this one, I used a broom handle to put a cheek weld on. I'm left-handed. I shoot ambidextrous, but I know other people are going to want to shoot this, so I put the cheek pad on this side. I'm going to just drill 2 more holes so I can put it on either side. But again, nothing in the chamber. It's actually really comfortable to shoot. It kicks a little bit, but it's 303. It's not that bad. It kicks less than my 308 Axis does with the 16-inch barrel. This is loud, but I mean, you can still cycle it pretty quick. I do want to try to do a mad minute with it. I have a cut on my hand. And people ask in my one other video, where did this cut come from, and if I cut it on one of these guns. I did not cut it on the gun when I was doing that video. I actually stepped on a joist that was rotted, and when I came down, there was a 3/8 inch bolt screw sticking out of the one side that I didn't get a chance to pull out yet, and my hand went down on top of that. So that's why my hand was bleeding in the one video, and that's why it's hard for me to cycle this now, because I like to use my palm to close the bolt, and it hurts like hell when I do that. Yes, so I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, all said and done, even to like redo the stock and all that, I'd probably have like maybe 6 hours worth of time to this thing. It's not that much. The underfolder didn't take long to make at all. Just basically welding up some scrap stuff I had laying around. And I mean, it is compact. You can see how nice it fits against the stock. I didn't have to clearance the stock. I didn't have to clearance the underfolder at all. It fits almost like it's like factory. So I love the way it looks. The magazine people ask about, it's just 2 smle magazines cut and welded together. It feeds really nice. I had every once in a while it'll hang up, but it's not terrible. I just got to come in here and grind some more. I think some of the wells protruding through and that's what's hitting. So it holds 19 rounds and then with one in the chamber, so it's 20. I do want to try to do a mad minute with it and just see how it works now, the way that everything is. I made the sight from an old Weaver rail that I had laying around. I just kind of cut it to fit inside the factory sight. And then I can just pop it off like you do the normal factory sight and put the factory sight back on. Eventually, it has this hollow sun on now. I want to eventually take this out and put back on maybe a scout scope or something like that. The charger bridge works great. It feeds fine. I've used stripper clips feed fine into it. There will be a shooting video of this thing soon. So I appreciate everyone that follows along. If you could like and subscribe, that would be great. I'm trying to get this channel growing a little bit, and it's hard because the algorithm does not work with gun stuff. It did work with my last video, or my 2 videos ago, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. So everything's working out great, and this thing shoots fine, and I'm going to be doing a video of it shooting soon. So, works out pretty good. What the hell's that? Who's there? Who is that? Until next time, I'm Andrew Nadeau, and this is Trench Customs.